Good morning. It's 8 a.m. on Tuesday. Kids come tomorrow. Thought I'd give a classroom update. This is my stack of posters still to go up on the wall. I have some odds and ends still on desks that need to be filed. My teacher desk is looking pretty good. I've got things set up the way I want it, with the teacher storage resources back here, and I've got my computer all set to go with some laptops ready. I have my ET lamp from when I was in junior high and high school set up, ready to turn on. My teacher fridge got cleaned out several days ago, so that's good to go. I still have some things to put away, but all in all, I'm feeling pretty good about my teacher desk area. I'm still working on storage for these items that belong to student council, but I brought in my plant and I've got my hashtag, which is one of my favorite classroom decorations. I have my Nicolas Cage Jesus poster, and I still have some things to put up on this chalkboard. I have already printed the subject classes that I'll be teaching, and each one of those rows then will be where I write down our lesson objectives for the day. And yes, I finally put a battery in my clock. So I found myself, I kept looking at that clock and it still said like 7 o'clock, and it was driving me nuts. So I had to put a battery in there. And I've got my tissue and paper towel storage. My sanitizer area is looking pretty good. This wall is extremely blank. I never have it that blank, so we'll see what happens with that. I have books that I haven't decided if I'm going to move those books so that they're kind of out of the way, or if I'm just going to let students draw from that area when they select their textbooks for checkout. I don't know. That's yet to be decided. It's kind of low on my priority list. And as you can see, I've started working on a bulletin board because that was driving me nuts this morning. That's like my number one goal. So here are all the borders for that. And I've got my tub of stickies and command strips out, ready to be used today. And this area is looking pretty good. This is like my student center, and I've got some tubs of markers, crayons, glue sticks there that they can just pull one of those out. You can see this is normally where I keep my textbooks on that top shelf, and then this is still just very disorganized. I've just kind of been shoving stuff in and putting things there so that it's kind of up off the desk, and that way I can start school. This is something new that I bought this year. It's a wrapping paper storage, but I'm using it for posters. So I love this. It's excellent. I don't usually like to roll up my posters just because then they're such a bear to try to stick on the wall. But I love the organization of it. It comes with the lid, so I have it just on the bottom part of the storage. And if I had short enough stuff, I would probably put the lid on just so that it doesn't get dusty in there. But for right now, that's working great, and I know where all of my posters are. And over on this area, my cabinets are in place. I've got things up. Yes, I've got some more work to do in this area, but for the most part, it's looking pretty good, ready to start school. And as you can see, I turned all of my desks to face the right way. They're all lined up. We're still trying to kind of social distance, so I don't have them spread out so much away from me, but they are kind of gapped bigger than what I would normally do. But I also got new tennis balls, so those will go on once students get here. I figure that that's a project that they can help me with. So yeah, that's our update this morning. We'll see what this afternoon brings. We have a lot of meetings today. This is like our first big teacher day, so it should be meetings all day long. And then hopefully I can still, in between those meetings, get some stuff done. But this is my number one priority today, just so that there's something up on that wall and it's on that bulletin board and it's not a big blank space. So that's it. Students come tomorrow.